Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be just a quick update about my experience of my first week of LPN school. This is going to be really quick. I'm sorry for the background. I'm literally at the bus station waiting for my friend to come. So this is literally the only time that I have to film this video. So I just wanted to hurry up and get it out before I get busy again, because all I've been doing is studying. But okay, so first off, I just want to say I hope you guys had a great holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, and I hope you had a wonderful New Year. So yeah, I started class on December 30th. If you didn't remember from my last video, my first day of class, are they serious? If you didn't remember from my video before, my first day of class was on December 30th. So my first day really just consists of them just telling us information about what to expect from school. So they called it Success Day. So on that day, they just went over, you know, what our expectations should be of the school and what their expectations are of us as students. So just little things like how the grading system works. What else? Our associate dean of our school was the one who facilitated the Success Day. So she just gave us some helpful tips on how to be successful in school. She let us know different study techniques that we can use, how to stay organized while in school. So that was really helpful. I feel like the school is really interested in us passing the class, because ultimately, of course, they want their passing rate to be high. So they want to make sure that their students pass and succeed. So yeah, really, that's what the December 30th was about, the first day of school. December 31st was our first official day of lecture. So right now I'm in first term, and in first term we're covering anatomy and physiology and fundamentals of nursing. This is only an LPN course, so we're only literally scratching the surface of A&P, like atoms, cells. Chemistry is very basic, just knowing elements and things of that nature. So it's not hard core, science. It's really not. I mean, if you have finished high school, these things will be familiar to you, so don't freak yourself out. Also just studying the body systems, the body functions. So literally just really basic anatomy and physiology. As far as fundamentals of nursing, we had our lecture, just basically talking about ethics, laws, characteristics of good nurses, how nursing was started. So that's really what fundamentals is. I had my first what's the word? We just started our what's the word? Why can't I remember? We just started our lab. Lecture is basically your book smarts, what you have to know book wise, and then your lab is going to be your hands-on. So our hands-on part for fundamentals of nursing is basically CNA work, bed making, feeding. What else do we do? Bathing. So that's making a bed, bathing your patient, feeding your patient. So that's what we're on right now for term 1. And yeah, we did that this week. I call it, technically we're in week 2, but I call it the first week because we started around, dang, my thing is shaking. We started around New Year, so we had 2 days off of school. I had the first off of school, which is actual New Year's Day, And then the second I had off because our class is split into 2 groups. So on Thursday, the first group had CPR, so we were able to have that day off. So that's why I still call it week 1, even though it's technically week 2. But yeah, we had Thursday off, and then this Thursday, our group 2, will be doing CPR. So they're basically just getting us prepared to do our actual clinicals, which I'm excited about. They let us know where our clinical location is, and I'm actually excited because I'm familiar with the facility. So I'm like, what was that? So I'm like, if I do a good job, like, I could get a job there. So I'm gonna really try my best to, stand out, do my best, so that, if I want a job later on there, they know me. They know if I do a good job, they'll know that I'm a good worker, and they'll probably be more inclined to hire me. But yeah, clinicals is literally like next Thursday. Like, they wasted no time. So that will be our technically week 3. So yeah, it's going good so far. I have CPR tomorrow, and then yeah, okay, so let me tell you about quizzes. So I had my first quiz today, and let me tell you guys, I was psyching myself out. Like, I didn't study last night because I was so tired, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and study, and it just didn't happen. Like, I was too much in a rush. So I was like psyching myself. I was like, damn, I really should have studied. Like, even though I've been studying every day for like 2 hours plus, but I just wanted to be prepared. Like, I really want to try my best to be, an honor student. Like, if I'm not and I pass, I'll be fine with that. But that's just me. I always try to strive to do my best. But yeah, our first quiz is today, and I got 100, and I was so happy. Like, I wanted to cry. We didn't get our official grades, but we went over the test answers after we had them. After she took our Scantron, we went over all of our answers, and I was like, damn, I really got everything right. Like, I got 100. Like, I got a freaking A. So I was really happy about that. And yeah, all I did was study every day. Like, I really try to participate in class. One thing I suggest is, if you're going over lecture in class, at least try to skim over the chapter so that you can be more involved in class, so that you are able to participate, because class participation is also a part of our grade. I'm not sure how different schools are, but we have to participate in class as a part of our grade. It's not a big part of your grade, but it's good to participate. It helps me retain the information, which is why I think that I did so good on my test, and that I really didn't have to, cram before my test, because I was familiar with all the information. So yeah, I'm really happy that I passed my first quiz. It seemed like overall, as a whole, our class did well. So I'm happy that our class did well. So quizzes. Okay, so I had a quiz today, and that was for anatomy and physiology, and then my funds quiz is on Friday. So our quizzes only count as 1% of our grade, but I think it's important, because if you do good on the quiz, you're gonna do good on the exam, which is a big chunk of your grade. So if you're doing good on the quiz, it means that you're retaining the information, and then you're more likely to do good on the exam. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about is my class and the people in my class. So the thing I like about my school is that they really try to how do I want to say this? They really try to encourage us to work together as a team, because as you guys know, or if you may not know, nursing school is very competitive. Like, everyone's like, what grade did you get? And what did you get? And, oh, you're smart, and this person's not smart. So I think they really try to eliminate that by encouraging us to work as a team. So all of us, for the most part, pretty much made friends really quickly. A few people in my school knew each other like before. Like, some people are like friends, some people are co-workers, some people are husband and wife, some people are siblings. So of course, people already had their little cliques based on, you know, people that they knew before. But, you know, I was easily able to make a lot of friends. Like, I'm a really goofy person, so I always attract people because I'm just a positive person. I'm always like, hey girl, you're pretty, and you know, you're so smart, you're doing such a good, like, that's just the person I am. I'm always like, when I'm comfortable, I'm that way. So I was able to make a few friends, and yeah, there have been little instances in our class where there's just been like immature stuff, and my suggestion is try to stay out of the drama. Like, whenever anyone comes to me with little chitter chatter about our class, I'm just like, it is what it is. Like, I don't want to involve myself, because once you say something to that person and they bring you into the drama, your name gets carried, and they're like, well, Jasmine told me this. And if I know anything, I'm just like, I have no idea. Like, I have no clue. It becomes a distraction. Your classmates can become a distraction. So if you do want to make friends in school, you don't have to, but I encourage you to make friends in school, because no one else is gonna know what you're going through like your classmate, because they're going through the same exact thing you're going through. So nobody can understand you more than that person. They're gonna know the sleepless nights. If you have moms in your class, they're gonna know the struggles of being a parent while in school, especially nursing school. So yeah, if you are going to make friends, I suggest you surround yourself with like-minded individuals that have the same goals as you, people that are good students. If you see somebody in class that's answering all the questions and they know what they're talking about, and you're like, you need to associate with yourself with those type of people, because it's almost like the term that the saying, birds of a feather flock together. If someone is doing well, you want to be in that crowd. You don't want to be in the crowd that talks during class, that never says, I mean, not saying that if you don't say anything you don't know your stuff, but just try to surround yourself with people that you want to emulate. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. School is going pretty well. I don't have any complaints. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. If I remember anything, I'll put it in another video. But yeah, this is I'll call it week 1 and 2. And as far as my uploading schedule, I want to upload every Friday. So I want to basically do like a summary of each week on the Friday, just so you guys know, have more, I update you guys more often. So my uploading schedule will be Fridays. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this one. If you're not already subscribed and you want to follow my nursing journey, please subscribe to my channel. I'll also put in the description box, I'll put the link to my socials. If you want to ask me any questions about the LPN course that you don't want to ask me on here, or you want to get to me quicker, I do respond quicker on Instagram. That's the social that I'm on the most. So it's Hey Jasmine Joy. I'll put it in the info section. I know I had 2 people DM me, and I was souped about this. I had 2 people DM me like, Jasmine, what's going on? We want to know, like, did you start school? What's going on, sis? So if I get 2 views on this video, I'll be happy. But I'm glad that you guys I'm glad that I'm being helpful to you guys that want to know what's going on with my journey. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.